The news that Alexander Isak could be benched for Liverpool's upcoming clash against Burnley has come as a surprise to many fans who were expecting the club's new £125 million record signing to make an immediate start in the Premier League. Isak, who only recently completed his sensational move from Newcastle United, arrived at Anfield with huge expectations and plenty of excitement around how he would transform Liverpool's attack under Arne Slot. But as the build-up to the Burnley fixture continues, reports suggest that the Swedish striker may not be in the starting 11, and that decision has sparked a mixture of debate, curiosity, and even a little frustration among the supporters. When a club spends such a large sum of money on a striker, particularly in the middle of a season, the natural expectation is that the player will step straight into the lineup and start delivering from day one. That expectation has only been amplified because Liverpool fans have been craving a ruthless finisher to complement the energy of Darwin Núñez and the creativity of Mohamed Salah. However, Slot appears to be taking a cautious approach with Isak, prioritizing long-term adaptation and match fitness over throwing him into the deep end immediately. From a tactical perspective, the reasoning behind Slot's decision makes some sense. Burnley under Vincent Kompany may not be one of the Premier League's strongest sides, but they remain a difficult team to break down, especially when playing with a compact low block. In such games, Liverpool often rely on dynamic runners and pressing intensity to overwhelm the opposition. Slot may feel that Núñez, with his relentless pressing and physical presence, is better suited to start up front in this particular fixture, while Isak could be used later in the game when Burnley's defenders are fatigued and gaps begin to open. Isak's style of play is also a factor in the debate. Unlike Núñez, who thrives on chaos and direct attacking runs, Isak is more measured, calculated, and technically polished in his movement. He enjoys linking play, dropping deeper, and gliding past defenders with finesse. Slot may want to carefully integrate that style into his system, ensuring that Liverpool's midfield and wingers fully understand how to connect with him before he is thrown into the starting lineup. Training sessions at the Axis Centre can provide glimpses, but only competitive minutes will truly test the chemistry between Isak and his new teammates. Starting him from the bench might ease that transition while also giving the coaching staff more time to analyze how he adapts to Slot's pressing structure and tactical patterns. There is also the question of fitness. Although Isak was playing regularly for Newcastle before his move, the disruption of a mid-season transfer often means reduced training time, a change of tactical load, and different physical expectations. Liverpool's coaching and medical staff are notoriously careful with new signings, ensuring that they are not rushed into intense fixtures without being fully prepared. Slot is known for demanding extremely high levels of fitness and intensity in his training sessions. If Isak is not yet at that exact level, easing him in as a substitute may be the safest way to protect such a valuable investment. From the fans' perspective, however, the benching could feel like an anticlimax. Social media has been buzzing since the announcement of Isak's arrival, with clips of his goals at Newcastle and for Sweden going viral among Liverpool supporters. The thought of him linking up with Salah at Anfield had many dreaming of immediate fireworks. For those fans, the idea of waiting longer to see him in a starting role will feel frustrating, especially against a team like Burnley, where many believe Liverpool should be on the front foot and taking control of the game from the first whistle. The wider footballing world is also watching closely. Spending £125 million on a striker sets a high bar, and critics are always quick to question whether such a fee can ever be justified. If Isak sits on the bench in his first games, rival supporters and pundits may point to it as evidence of a lack of readiness or a sign that Liverpool overspent. Slot, however, is unlikely to pay attention to such noise. the Dutch manager is more focused on building a team that functions smoothly over the long season rather than pandering to external pressure. For Isak himself, the situation may be bittersweet. On one hand, he will be eager to impress, desperate to prove that he belongs at a club of Liverpool's stature and ready to make his mark in front of the cup. On the other hand, he is intelligent enough to understand the manager's reasoning and the importance of timing. He has already shown in his career that patience and persistence are among his qualities.